Hello there. The Prime Minister Boris Johnson has made a statement to the House of Commons today, outlining the new Brexit deal proposals he made to the European Union. Boris basically read out loud to the House of Commons the letter he sent to the EU yesterday that outlined the changes the UK government would like to see regarding the Irish border question. It has of course come in for instant condemnation from the usual sources, but I have to admit I am still not at all convinced about this deal either. The leader of the opposition, Jeremy Corbyn, lambasted it because he wants the UK inside a, if not the, customs union with the EU and as tightly tied to EU environmental standards and workers' rights as he can get. And it is also reported by The Express that Corbyn has threatened to withdraw the Labour Party whip from any of his MPs that vote for the Boris Johnson deal. You do have to wonder why people think he's a Brexiteer at heart, don't you? And the chair of the Commons Brexit Committee, one Hilary Benn, who is out for pure Remain anyway, says the Boris deal would endanger the Good Friday Agreement. The proposals have, though, been received cautiously by the EU. But although Brussels hasn't rejected them outright, many believe this is only because the Eurocrats don't want to be seen as the bad boys here. But it seems that Michel Barnier has already looked the UK proposals over, and he thinks the new Irish border proposals are a trap for the EU, so I don't think it will be long before the criticisms start to flow in from Brussels. But Boris has, I gather, given Brussels a 2-day deadline to engage intensively in talks, or he may well boycott the EU Council summit on the 17th of October, where I think Eurocrats were expecting to hear the UK PM start talking about another Article 50 extension. And given that Parliament will now be prorogued from next Tuesday until the following Monday, the 14th of October, not much is going to happen here in the UK to either accept or reject that deal. Well, apart from Remain campaigners gathering the money from rich backers to get the Supreme Court and the Court of Sessions in Edinburgh both lined up to force Boris Johnson or a senior civil servant to send the Benn Surrender Act Article 50 extension request letter to the EU Council President. And given that EU diplomats are now saying that they don't care who sends or signs the letter as long as someone somewhere does, that extension will, I'm sad to say, almost certainly now be forced on the UK. And I dread to contemplate the outcome of that. Finally, on a lighter note, some Extinction Rebellion climate activists parked a large fire engine belching black smoke in Whitehall and proceeded to attempt to smother the building with 1,800 litres of fake blood for what I think is alleged crimes of funding bad climate change. But all did not go to plan, as no sooner had they got the red goo flowing than they lost control of the hose, and it ended up dousing the offending climate activists and the road more than anything else. I think we can mark this one up as an Extinction Rebellion fail, don't you? However, the real question to ask is, how did those concerned manage to park this vehicle long enough in such a sensitive area and get the relevant equipment ready without a sniff from the local police? Or maybe the local police are at a diversity parade somewhere or something. Further, from what I can see, Guido Fawkes was contacted by someone who did a tax and MOT search on the fire engine, and it appears to be overdue for tax and also lacking an MOT certificate. The people concerned need to be hauled in front of the courts and taken to task for criminal damage and any related vehicle offences. Anyway, what do you think? Please share and comment, and thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. And thank you very much for watching.